last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Oh, let's go.
Intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks.
Michael Kendricks.
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback.
He said, give me that.
It's gonna be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about
Oh, bro.
But remember,
That was he was supposed to get more freak, bro.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise,
Ooh.
and turn it into positives.
Nope.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Just a little blitz. Just a little blitz.
Gonzalez. Caught by Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time in a Cincinnati first down. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time coming off back.
Oh, I chose the wrong play.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2, being chased out left. He'll try and run it.
Let's go.
They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Is that Omaha that you have? Does look like it. Let's go. Good defense, baby.
Sounds like things balance out, right? What's that thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Let's go. Get to him. Oh, bro. Why did my defensive lineman, why did he stop, dude? Look. No. But, yeah.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Adoree Jackson.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bro, my defensive line looks scary with all them stars and X Factors. Jesus Christ. Let's go! Keep going! Sean Lee, baby! Let's get it!
At the 35-yard line. Now Gonzalez on 1st down.
Oh, go. Ooh. Oh. I was down. I'm gonna say I was down. It's down. Ah. Let's go. We take that. We will take that. -2.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
It's J.J. Watt.
All right, guys. Had your fun? All right. Throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
And the Dominican suit.
Lean on that leadership. Here we go on 2nd and
Let's get it.
Ah. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Willie Snead. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this.
One of them is not Adoree though. I think my second corner is pretty bad. Nah.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Yeah, keep Talib barbecue. He old.
Pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, that's terrible. I know. I don't know why we picked him up. Fucking slow. Shit, and look at it. Go.
Empty possessions,
I hate that animation.
You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
You will take that.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is kind of irritating.
Nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Oh, take that.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down.
Cause my man built like that.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
That's what I wanted to do.
2nd and 1. He's going to let him deep for the end zone. Into heavy traffic.
I knew it too.
It's hot,
Then when I threw it, I was like, it's gonna be a pick.
The 20-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield.
I meant to throw it in that little tight hole before he reached Haha, but my quarterback's a runner, not a passer.
Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was over that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd.
Fuck no.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Excuse me.
Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. It's hauled in by Shepard.
Good tackle.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
He was, but my dude came and stopped him.
You got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Let's go! Adoree coming in for the clutch. Let's get it.
As it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find.
Fair catch that bitch. Or not.
So possession goes over here on the
Bro, I wish I can make some subs, bro.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. From his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
I just ran a play because I thought somebody was in the slot. And it was the completely wrong number. I was like, fuck. Then when I saw the name, I was like, fuck. Well, let me try with this guy. And it did not work at all. At all.
Job, but when you hold it and give up a sack,
come on, come on, come on. I pump faked. I pump faked. My ass pump faked.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressure.
My ass really pump faked right there. What the fuck, bro?
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I don't think that it should be like double tap.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they were on the sideline.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
You and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant. You got to hold on to the football, or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers.
Yeah, and if you don't do it right.
Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2 minutes remaining.
But if you don't do it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't do it right, that whole all types of fucked up.
Minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. The throw over the middle taken in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, a give to
Oh, you ain't shut nothing down. My dude ran into his own player.
I mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that though in the first half.
So that means what in halftime?
My players.
And who to run behind? Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
We go for those! We go for those! We go for those, baby! That's what I'm talking about. We go for those! You didn't even know my team like that, bro. No wonder we be coming out with no fucking points sometimes. That shit. Ah!
Make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Hassan Reddick in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. After the sack here.
Yeah, you missed that hoe, Anthony. You missed that hoe. My team went for it. Hey, yeah, they did.
And got it?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, can you take, like, you know when you stream and you put your voice on where they can hear in the stream, can you take it off? Because it's like a bad echo for me.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Let me do this real quick.
Like mute your mic or your
Where would I go to do that?
I don't know.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 20.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So I can't no huddle. So my kicking team goes out there, and I'm like, bro, if these niggas go for that hoe, bro. If these niggas.
Here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot.
Is it better, Anthony?
So even if you run some type of
I can still hear it.
Alright. Then I chose the wrong one. Audio.
He was hoping to get it to, and it's 3rd and short. Brings up 3rd down and 2. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to sling this. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'd be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now back to throw. And he's got Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They'll drop the throw. On the move to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second down and inches. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Gonzalez now. Going to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Completes it to Lee. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. To throw is Gonzalez. Throwing on 4th down. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Now he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
To throw is Gonzalez. Throwing on first down. He's going to air one out. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw underneath to Hurst. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught. Shepard. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Patterson on the carry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Everson Griffin. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. 2-6. Check out, bro. Run it.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Gonzalez eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give to Hyde out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Gonzalez to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Ready? 91. Alpha.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. High. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 4. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run high. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Gonzalez operating from the gun. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tucker's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Ridley, 77 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, where they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 2nd and 5. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
60 out, Lord. 61. Match box, white.
Gonzalez now from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back to throw. Gonzalez. Caught by Cobb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Cincinnati, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that.
Ready, ready! 50, plant! Say, hut!